quick. They're breaking up on me. So, well, with me tonight we got Dis. How you doing, Dis? That's great, man. So tonight we got 6 from Clutch Kings versus MJLNR, and we are on multi-base assault, and the first map is Proc, which is picked by 6. Oh yeah, let's definitely see what we got. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, guys, hate to say it. I gotta do some work on Streamlabs to figure out why Streamlabs wasn't working, so we'll figure that out another day, but I'm just going straight up live tonight. Hopefully teams are respectful of that and we can get on with the stream and have a good time tonight. I know that sometimes it can be frowned upon for not having a delay, but what can you do? So, but oh yeah. I did not start a timer, unfortunately, for the teams to pick a tank, so when we have 8 tanks pick up, we'll just go down the line and we'll just go from there. So, I am staying in contact with these teams as well, so mm-hmm. You see a lot of teams play on proc. Mm-hmm. Oh, definitely. Yeah, Vision especially. I agree. Mm-hmm. I haven't seen them in a while. Yeah, I agree with you. I say MJLNR going hill with those UDIS. Bat chat at least. Gotta run a light with another light. Mm-hmm. Yeah, guys, I'm happy to announce that there are some competitions going on out here in the War Tank console world. You got ITW coming back out immediately. You also got Samurai Pro, and eventually we're going to have a Champ League. So be ready to look into those. You got other streamers that are going to be streaming those kind of matches, like Noodleton. Good shout out to you, buddy. We also got DK from 12 Panzer. I think he'll be streaming some matches, and I'll be streaming matches. Oh yeah. This chat is saying you got to include your audio. They cannot hear you. Thank you, Cutter. I just let him know. Thank you, sir. I think if you go to in the party, It'll be on the top. Yeah.
Alright, there we go. You should be able to hear me now.
Oh no, Cutter, can you hear him now?
Just clicked it.
Hopefully they can hear you.
Yeah.
Yes. They got 8 tanks, so I'm gonna go down 6.
Okay.
And if you want to go down MJLNR.
Absolutely.
All right. E-Spice from a 6. You got a T100 LT. I'm going to mess your name up, buddy. I'm sorry. UZ, Maskey, and the T95. Killer Crane IS-7, Kitten, and the Stritzvon 103B. Ghost is mad in the Bat Chat 25T. Fox in the Bat Chat. Done deal in the Valor, and Char in the T95.
Cool. And on the MJLNR side, we got double Bat Chats being rocked by Chaos and Get Some. We got double Valors by Shadow Scar and Luke Willis. E4, Army Brat, IS-7, Dirty, and the LT by Reach. And don't forget about that UDES, Devil Luke.
Alrighty, let's get a battle going, guys.
Make this happen.
Oh yeah, 8 on 8. Hate to say it, we
see.
are live streaming, guys. Let's see how this goes.
Yep. So a lot of hold down tanks you'd expect on proc from both sides. Valors are super popular, and they make a lot of sense because they just work on this map in so many different
Oh yeah,
ways.
definitely.
The curious thing to watch, I think, from the beginning on the MJLNR side is where they're going to set that UDES up. I'm sure they got a plan for it and a place for it, and let's see where they put it.
It looks like I spawned right on MJLNR. Oh, I spawned on 6. Okay. So A cap's at C4, which everyone knows that, and the B cap is at D7 across railroad tracks. And we are off.
Yep. So it looks like MJLNRs are already moving. Some of their tanks, at least their mediums, are heading towards the hill. A few of them, one up towards the rails, and it looks like the heavies are going towards the bull or either the one line. And 6 looks like they have the perfect counter set up for it, at least on the 1-2.
Definitely. Valors are going, looks like they're going to the bowl. What's going on, Fresh? Have to have you on board, buddy. I don't know, did MJLNR's light tank spot?
They definitely took some shots over there, so it's hard. I'm guessing they did get detected. They still have like a big group up kind of at the bowl area. Ooh.
Reach is getting hit. You gotta get out of there, buddy.
Yep. He's moving. Looks like 6 was able to at least get one of their tanks in the bowl there, and it's backed up by 2 more.
Yeah,
so it'd be hard to push in.
Also, look at this. 6 also has their bat checks in the back corner.
And the light tanks over there with them. Looks like they're creeping up a little bit. I wonder if they're going to try to. They're just sitting back there and sniping for the most part.
Yeah. Who's taking hits?
Looks like they're working on the TD down here.
What is it, TDS Strit? No, it's E4 on MJLNR. Is that Stritzvon even in the game? I don't even know if he's
I think it's just kind of camping back there, right? I haven't really seen it do much.
Looks like
You
we
gotta respect
got
that
a light
backside. You see,
tank.
they got a light tank down there.
Yeah, light tank is going in. He might go out to that Stritzvon. Let's see if we can see anything.
I think he's just kind of
He's bush
distracting him
camping.
right now. He's kind of bushed up. I think he's just trying to distract that it's back there.
Yeah. Oh, we also got some more activity going on the hillside. I think.
It looks like
6 is pulling their light tank back.
Yeah. Looks like 6 pushed all their tanks into the bowl. They now have 3 tanks in the bowl. And that's rough. 3 Valors in the bowl.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough to dig out right there. That's good defense right there from 6.
We got cat pressure as well.
Yeah. And
6 is putting cat pressure. Oh, no, Milner's putting cat pressure.
Yeah, Milner is. And he's pushed up pretty nice. He's pushed up basically to counter the Stritz from viewing him, but it's going to be this heavy on the backside. If this heavy kind of on the rails right here can push up and over, maybe he can get detected, but he's going to eat some shots here from the tank on the hill and then the tank right at the railroad tracks. So that Stritz might...
like a bat chat. Yep, bat chat and the UDES.
Here comes the medium back. The medium's going to try to go under the tracks and spot him up. Plenty of time. 50 seconds. One tank on the cap is pretty easy to counter. Here comes the medium. And grouping up with the light tank. And here comes the push. They're going to try to find this light tank and kill it really quick.
Oh, yeah.
6 is up pretty good on hit points, but it's still pretty easy. There goes the light tank off the cap. He takes 2 shots.
He takes a hit.
Oh, and
he's down. Shadow also goes down. It must have been a Valor. Valors are making a push. 6 is up 2 tanks.
Fairly close on hit points, but it feels like 6 kind of has the momentum going in their favor right now on defense.
Definitely, yeah. You shouldn't have done that, buddy. I tell you.
One of the Valors goes down
from 6.
Bat Chat's clipped him from behind. Was it a Bat Chat? I can't see which mean.
Might have been a UDES.
Might have been the UDES, yeah.
Yeah, that's a UDES coming up right now.
Minus.
MJLNR is losing tanks fast.
Yep. Losing fast. They got 2 one-shots rolling around. Pretty beat up.
Yep. Yeah, looks like 6 has a comfortable lead right now.
Closing in on this heavy at F1. That once this goes down, yeah, and that's about it. Now it's just a cleanup operation to get these mediums done.
Yep. He just took out somebody, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
6 lost 2 tanks so far. That UDES must be a one-shot. Who is that UDES? Is that Devil? Can't tell. I really don't like you can't see the names.
Is the
UDES.
UDES, yeah, and he's running right now. He's hurt. Can't. His hit points have to be like he's a one-shot for anybody right now.
Might take a hit. Oh no, you can't finish him, but light tank does go down.
The smart play is to get up on that hill, but I don't think they can.
Yeah, one bat chat, it's a one shot, and the one's pretty much fully HP, but
one is trying to make the run up the hill. You got to get at least one tank up there to cover you on the hill.
Definitely.
I
mean, 6 has pretty much a fully HP Sturv as well.
Well, that Sturv is that have to sit in the back. The Sturv is that have a little bit of trouble assaulting the hill there, and they're rotating that up to A0. I just want to watch the backside there, and they'll close in the noose, so to speak, at the tracks and at the bridge.
Ooh, there goes another one.
Bat chats are not good to mess with, even if they're one shot at the end of a match.
Yeah.
Probably one of the most deadliest tanks at the end of the match, and that's why you and I always say, keep your bat chats alive because they can turn the tide of a game.
So let's say 6. I don't know why I'm thinking 8th. Good lord. 6 has 4 tanks still alive, which 2 of them pretty much fully HP, and 2 of them pretty much 2 shots for these bat chats, if they pin them.
And I think that right now this is a better move. It's not maybe what you want to see out of comp all the time, where just go get them, but honestly, they can't cap B. They got B covered with the Sturv and the 2 at the tracks, and then they got their backside covered on the flank on the K line with that medium. They can't win the game. right? You can't cap.
No, unfortunately, no.
No. Unless it forces their hand to be aggressive with under 2 minutes to play. Milner
Oh
has
yeah,
to
they
do
gotta.
something.
Yeah, they gotta think of the timer now too. Timer's getting against them.
They're actually moving one of the mediums in here. They want to go after the one in the water here.
He might be covered from the one on the hill.
Be careful.
He just got hit by something.
He got hit by the
hit him.
stirve. Stirve smashed him.
Yeah.
Oh, and he went
there he
down.
goes.
There you go. There you go.
And the stirve took that one out, didn't he?
And this should be pretty much a mop up here. There it goes.
Yeah, there goes another stirve. Good job, 6. Good job, 6.
Yeah.
MVP, done deal. Second place, Chard. Third place, Maskey. I'm sorry, I'm gonna mess your name up, buddy, all night. Let's go down some numbers. I'll let you go down numbers if you want to.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. Looking there on the Milner side, we got in the bat chat there, Chaos with a pretty damn good game, 2,400 in damage. Also picking up a kill there, almost with 2K. Dirty in the IS7. Other bat chat almost did 2K as well. Get some. Army Brat in his E4 did just over 1,600, as did Shadow Scar. And then rounding it out, Luke Willis with 14. The UDES did pick up 2 kills, but not a whole lot of damage. Over there on the 6 side, what do we got? Done Deal was definitely the big damage dealer, 3,300 damage, really good. Chard in the Valor with 3 kills, 2,600 in damage. Maskey in the other one, 2,500 in damage. Killer Crane in the IS7, almost 2,400 in damage. The Bat Chats put in some good games there for them. 2,200 for Fox and Ghost. Did 1,300, and Kitten in the Stirve with a couple kills and 1,300 in damage. So pretty good.
You got a kill too. So good job.
Oh yeah. He picked up a kill. So if you look across
What's
the
up,
board,
Noodle? How you doing, buddy?
yeah, 6 really a nice damage spread across the board. Good defense too.
Definitely. Switch sides right quick. Like I said, guys, this is live. Unfortunately, my Streamlabs acting up. I gotta fix it later. So this is live right now.
It happens.
Yeah. But trying to get some competition, get some streams going. So yeah. So now we're on the opposite side with MJLNR defending and 6 actually attacking. I'm going to start the timer for both teams so they know we're ready to go. And I'm being asked to open the room.
Always, right?
It is open. What are you talking about? Room is open now, everybody.
I think what you saw just in that last match is you saw pretty much 2 meta defense and attack, kind of what you'd expect out of a lot of teams. It just comes down to execution. Very similar lineups in terms of tanks. If MJLNR can even it up here on this one.
Welcome everybody that's joining us tonight. We got some competition match tonight, 6 versus MJLNR. Welcome everybody. See if I can remember how to do this timer. I got it. So yeah, switch sides. Yeah, I haven't missed much. 6 took the first round on defense. Now we're switching sides. MJLNR is taking defense, and 6 is taking offense. Timer's been started, and we're going to get some tanks picked. And then as soon as I know that I can close this room again, I'll close the room down. It said it isn't open. I know I opened it. Oh crap. Okay, yeah, it's open now. Someone new joined? I don't know if they joined or not. close the room down. Yay. Alright, guys, give me a second. Let me get this map back. There we go. It's good. Switch you over. Alright, so timer's going. Let's go get these tanks picked. Teams, please. And just had to go take a phone call. And I'm not doing Cold War. Eventually, we'll do Cold War, guys. Eventually, streams will be some Cold War. If you guys are interested, let me know. I'm gonna give these teams a couple minutes when the timer goes off because I made a boo-boo, so yeah, we'll give them some time. But in the meantime, welcome everybody. Hope everyone's having a great night. I'm having a fantastic night. I wanted to see some games for the longest time. I definitely appreciate everyone's support. I'm actually a first-time streamer, so all the support is greatly appreciated from everybody. Anyway, thank you for the raid. Whoever did the raid, I think that was Big Gun. Thank you for the raid, buddy. Also, Noodle, bringing my party with 13 members. Thank you. Getting some tanks. Let's see. How many do we have over here? 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. Six got their 8, so I'll go and do 8th right now. E-Spice in the T100. Mass is in the T95. Killer Crane IS7. Kitten in the Stretch Vine once again. 2 Bat Chats rocked by Ghost and Fox. A Valor by Don Deal and Chart and the T95 again. So we got one more tank to be picked from MJLNR.
Alright, I'm back, man. Sorry about that.
Oh, good. Yeah, man, I just went down 6. MJLNR has one more tank to be picked.
Oh, well, I'll go down it while they're waiting. Oh, okay.
Let me go get this room.
Yeah, over on the MJLNR side, we have Chaos in the CS63. Love that tank. Shadow Scar bringing out the Valor. Army Brat with the Bat Chat. Reach with the LT. Dirty with the 263. Luke Willis with the Valor, along with BZ. And bringing out the serve once again, Houndstooth.
Oh, Houndstooth.
Yeah. Haven't seen him in a long time, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. Think
Good
we're all
player.
set, ready to go to battle. Round 2, guys. Let's see if MJLNR can bring it back. Let's do it.
Let's go. Very interesting
Anyway,
what we're
guys.
seeing here. It looks very similar, like almost like they just flipped the tank lineups and going to run it back at each other.
Well, 6 pretty much ran the same tank lineup. MJLNR
Yeah.
subbed in a couple tanks in that weren't on their first lineup, which is a CS and all that good stuff.
Yeah. That CS with that turbo really allows you to get some early protection. So I'm going to be very interested to see where they take that tank right away.
Definitely. Oh, they still got the, you know how they got the red tank and the blue tank on the same team. They still got that in the game, but they can't give us names of
I
the
know.
tanks. Are you serious? Come on, people.
Honestly, for this mode, they could just go back to the old system, and that would be fine. So it looks like 6. I'm seeing a 1-2 push here. Everybody is going back there.
I'm seeing pretty much a whole field push with the British heavies and the light tank.
Yeah.
Everybody else is going to the B side, it looks like.
Oh, Yeah, but it looks like they are going to take control of the 7 through 9, and they're going to concede that part of the map. But I will tell you what, 2 TDs and 2 heavies are not enough to hold off 8 tanks pushing the field. So they need to wrap with these mediums that are way, way up on the 0 line right now. They need to come down and get up the booty side on...
you gotta book it, book it, book it.
Yep. What happens? See, that light tank's in a good position. Light tank for MJLNR. MJLNR should be able to tell right now they're not here, and he should be calling those mediums down. And that's exactly what's happened. Those mediums are rushing down the hill right now.
Yep.
What I'd like to see out of this one heavy here in F6. Oh, good. He did exactly what I was going to say. Get on the other side of the tracks because you're perfectly hull down. And that's a very nice counter to the bull. Because now when the bull peaks, that tank
you
right
there.
Shots
on the sides.
Yeah, at F7 is going to have, turret side shots.
Yep. Oh, yeah. 6 took no but 1-2 line. Seen this play a couple times.
Yeah, right?
Career.
we have all seen this defense and offense, and this is where they just split the map in half, right? And it's like, come at me, bro. I think it's a nice play.
Mediums are going at the light tank on the KJ line.
Perfect play. This light tank needs to be very, very careful and use those mediums behind him. You lose that vision and you're in trouble, man.
Definitely.
Doesn't look like he's taking any damage, but boy, is he playing a risky game against 2 bat chats.
He's playing a very risky game. I will never send you do that.
No, no, no.
Oh, there he goes. He got tracked.
Oh, yeah, just track, no
he
damage.
took a hit. Oh, Shadow, wasn't it?
I believe so, yeah. Here's
it's like on my screen, MJLNR is orange, okay, and
yes,
6 is
blue,
gray. This is gray on my screen.
For
some odd reason. Maybe I gotta change the setting. I don't know yet. Anybody know what I gotta do? Change the settings for my colors?
Not know.
Seems like it's different in custom training instead of the pubs.
Now, the one thing that I do like about what MJLNR is doing here is they've taken 2 very dangerous tanks kind of out of the game. These 2 bat chats are kind of stuck down here now in K2, and as long as he stays alive, he's keeping them kind of stuck there.
Definitely. He has some cap pressure, but looks like we're just trying to get the Valors to come out of hiding. Right here at the... Someone died dirty.
Yeah, well, I think they took out the other TD that was over there at A67.
What TD was it? Yeah, was it right here? Yeah, the... object. Looks like an object.
Yeah, I think it was back there, yeah. Looks like the stirve now is gone underneath the bridge. The stirve underneath the bridge there is not as effective. You just don't have that elevation and that armor angle.
I say even though you might take shots, but get right back on the top. At least you'll have vision right there. I mean, they got 2 on the cap. They got 30 seconds.
Yep. See that light tank where it's hidden? He's back there bushed up really nicely. Even if they poke over,
he probably has all the cap points.
Now he's at a push forward, and he's at a push forward. There's a lot of pressure. These 2 medium or 2 heavies need to poke the ridge and get cap resets with 10 seconds. They got to shoot at the cap. You're shooting the wrong way there, buddy. 6 seconds.
Come on, get the cap. You got 5 seconds. 4, 3. Oh, now you got reset.
Got 1. Okay, now you got to pull back and protect your hit points. Okay, the mediums down in the south have jumped the 2 bat chats, and it looks like MJLNR won that fight down there. So now
they're moving the field, moving across. They're about to pin these Valors right here. In the light tank. I'll wait for the bat chats to reload and go in on them.
Yep, yeah, they've already pulled the gun off. Engaging. That's good. Comes the bat chats in. This is an important takedown right here. They got to clean this up with good focus fire. There it is. Nicely done.
There you go. We get our light tank out. Good job. 6 is lost.
So right now,
6 has lost 4 tanks.
Yeah, right now, MJLNR just needs to play smart. Keep your head down. You don't need to make stupid pokes. All the pressure is on 6 with basically 3 tanks to try to push across the field and either kill you or cap.
Yep, just play smart. Use your tank's abilities to your best. If you're a hull down tank, be hauled down. If you're a light tank, don't get killed.
Yeah, almost sounds like we've called a game or two before, huh?
I know, right? Definitely.
Right. I'm channeling my inner caller. Like, don't do anything stupid. We got this game won.
Yeah, they're grouping up now. They're just going to get ready for the... I'm not going to say a slugfest, because it's probably not a slugfest anymore. It's pretty much, oh crap, we're outnumbered, outflanked. We're pretty much in the pincer right now.
Yep. And and right now,
for them to get us.
We got 3 minutes left, but I'm going to give my MVP to the MJLNR light tank driver. He is just on point with his work on this particular match. He stuffed those 2 bat chats. He led the charge into the bull, and now he's keeping these guys lit up down here for his team.
Definitely. I think the Stirrup's out of play right now unless they actually come over the hill. Which they got to come over the hill to get shots on the tanks over here, so...
Light tanks is keeping them lit, letting this bat chat kind of free farm all the way down from F1. He's kind of in that little dip-a-doo there. Oh, that's actually the CS, that's not the bat chat. It's actually a better tank to do that.
CS is...
Yeah, because you got a little better turret. And that gun punches hard.
It does. I like my CS, I just haven't played it that much. I'm actually playing my Valor a lot more. I should play my CS.
There it is.
Gain the MJLNR. Good job, guys.
Wow, nice comeback by them, tying it up 1-1. Really nice.
1-1, there you go. Good job, Chaos. 5 kills on that. CS my MVP on that one. Second place was Reach in the T100. Third place was Army Brat and the Bat Chats. Let's look at some damage. So it looks like on 6 for damage wise, T95 from Mass pulled up 2142. Killer Crane IS-7, 1953 with 1 kill. Don D in the Valor, 1658. Stir from Kitten was 1260. Chard in the T95, 789. I'll give you 780, bro. Well, 790. I'll give you 790. East Spice in T100, 547. Dom in the Bat Chat, 419. And Goes in the Bat Chat, 378. 6 Bat Chats just could not get nothing going.
They were stuffed. Reach stuffed them down there, and you can see it with their numbers right there. And both those guys had good games in the first match, so we know they can put it out. Over there on the MJLNR side, in terms of damage, the big damage dealer, the CS, and 5 kills was Chaos with almost 5k damage. Reach in the LT, put out over 3k, picked up a kill. He's my MVP. Army Brat in the Bat Chat with 2300, 2 kills. Houndstooth in the Stirrup. He was able to get some damage squeezed out of that, 2200 in damage. Luke Willis in the Valor, 1600 damage. Bezine, 800 damage in the T95. The 263, it looks like it was only able to land 1 shot there, 518 for Dirty. And Shadow Scar, maybe won some HE or something like that, a Hesh shot, not sure. That's about it. All right, we're moving on to, is this MJLNR's map now?
Yes, we are going to Hemsdorf, and they have chosen to defend first.
This is like a classic matchup, right? Proc and then Himmels.
Oh, yeah.
Right? This is like comp OG style.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, guys, just so y'all know, I got permission from both teams to go live on this stream, so don't think I'm trying to cheat any teams out. I really ain't.
Promise.
I just want to make sure that's clear.
Promise.
Let's see. I want to switch sides. Look at that. Alrighty. And I hope both teams are ready for the timer because I'm about to load it up. And I'm asked to open the room again.
I do like the NBA on Hannibal Store.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah.
So many strats for him. So many.
Yes, you got over the top, you got the banana push, you got the rail push. I've even seen teams go right through the middle of the courtyard on the 5-6. It's just the possibilities are all over the place. And same thing with defense. I've seen some really creative defenses.
Oh yeah.
Tanks extended all the way down the rails, pushing up to the hill, and then the classic like turtle strats. So everything, man.
I'm trying to remember who either I watched or I actually did it. We actually sent IS-7s, 5As. We all went to Banana while we had some tanks up top, defending us, and we quick capped the A-cap with pressure from the other side. Nice. So I want to see that again, but from my view, from up top, instead of seeing it from my view on my QL or something, Yeah,
it's definitely different getting that kind of aerial view of strategy, for sure.
Definitely.
I always feel like I'm not I'm in a 50B or something like that on this map a lot. 50Bs up and over the top are pretty filthy.
Yeah, I've seen people use machines up there, 50Bs.
I even remember, I think Immortals uses 50Bs on their defense, a pair of them. So, they're just a devastating tank in tandem on this because you have the clip potential to take out any tier 10 tank, 2 of those. And nobody wants to sit
if you pin all your shots.
If you pin your shots, that's the whole thing. Yeah. Can't be bouncing stuff and tracking it. You got to be putting it in there. But those are dangerous tanks.
Especially in the hands of some good 50B drivers. Oh yeah.
Then all your other standard tanks, your QLs, your IS-7s work really well on this map. Conquerors, there's good places for Conquerors. A lot of windows, hold down positions.
Mouses.
Yeah.
I've seen people use the VK 721Ks,
705A,
the Panzerkopf.
Yep.
There's a lot of things that you can use on this map. It's just positioning. Focus fire is another key point. Honestly, tank selection too.
Tank selection and vision. You got to have again, even though it's a city map, but it's not that big. You got to know where they're bringing their tanks on the attack. That is critical for defense because if you let them push all the way to a cap circle undetected, you're kind of screwed. You've given the whole advantage to the attacking team.
I think we did that one time against the team. I really don't remember who it was, but they did not spot us not one tank go on the railroad side until we had literally that whole end covered with our IS-7s, QLs, 5As, whatever we had.
Yeah, and sometimes
we already had 3 tanks on the cab camping right there.
Yeah, because what will happen is you'll have some teams that will leave a tank just like C3 or back there in that rail house, and that's just not enough vision down the rails or down the 3 line to catch teams that roll across the JK and then up that line. So you got to extend that vision, but then there's a risk. You get caught out and it's on a full push. You're not having a good day.
Sometimes you see, people will put in the E3 or E4 in that window. I've even seen people use Valors in the train car area.
I like the Valor too because you have good shell velocity, you have a great turret, and you have a great rate of fire. And sometimes when you put the big clunky EDs back there, if you pin that alpha shot, that's great. But if you miss it, you're waiting a long time, and on a 30-second timer, that's too long.
That can cost you.
It can
cost you big time.
It looks like MJLNR knows exactly what they want, and they don't even care that 6 has put a
quick
tank up.
too.
Yeah. They're just like, come get us.
Mm-hmm.
And it's exact. And here's what you're seeing with that buff on that Type 5. I have seen teams
Oh
running the
yeah.
Type 5s now because the armor's just a little
Mm-hmm.
bit more trolly. And they're running two of them with a 705A. This is a meaty lineup, and there's the 50B like we were talking
Very
about.
meaty. Hey, either the 50B can go. I think it's A0. Make sure they don't push the top half,
Hold
or
that back.
keep
Yeah,
them there for
keep that.
yeah, keep them there for a backup, and then once they know where most of the enemy teams at, make that 50B work.
Well, there's
or
the
either
double
for
50B
rotations.
counter with the
Yep,
chisel. Ooh.
that's gonna be dirty, very dirty, dirty.
And, you know, the Q off.
Unfortunately, the timer was up, and no, Six didn't have any tanks, so I'm just gonna let him have it.
Yeah.
And I mean, this is just a practice for fun,
Yeah.
I guess. I mean,
I think
both
they
these
both
teams
got
are cool,
8 up now.
so
Yeah. They're definitely, in my opinion, Sixth is under armored.
very under armor. But they got a fast lineup.
Fast lineup. IS7s and QLs, 50B, everything they got there moves, and the QLs have the heat to work through those Type 5s if
Type
needed.
5s and 705As, yeah. I'll go down MJLNR if you want to go down 6.
Sure. You want to do that one first? Go.
Yep. For MJLNR side, we got Monk in the 50B. Dove Luke in the Super Conch, Shadow Scar in the T110E4, Army Brat and Dirty D, both in Type 5 heavies, Reach and the Object 263, Joey and the Wiz 111.5A, and House Tooth and the Object 705A.
Cool. Over on the 6 side, we have 3 IS7s with East Spice, Killer Crane, and Shard. We got double QLs, Ghost is Mad, and Fox. Double 50Bs, Kitten, and Done Deal, and the Chisel with Masky. This would be a good one.
There we go.
I like both
Well,
these lineups. I'm very curious what's going down.
Well, it is a tied up game, so let's see who's going to take game 3 and go on to game 4, and hopefully we get a game 5. This, what do you think?
Yeah, a
buddy?
little Ghost Town action to wrap it up. Little encounter.
Oh yes.
Nothing better in the
An
comp
encounter
match than
Ghost.
going to Ghost Town.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, thank you all viewers for getting back into some comp battles.
Yeah.
It's been a long time waiting for everybody, so hopefully everyone's enjoying themselves and enjoying some tank action.
Yeah, and once we, even when we finish this tonight, we'll post this link, and make sure to share it with your clanmates and people in the comp community. Get them watching, and we'll try to get this rocking again.
Yep. I'll actually be posting on my YouTube channel as well, which is the same as my gamer tag. So we'll have that as well.
Right away, I see the 50Bs and the Chisel as expected from 6 going up over the top. That was exactly what I figured they would do. And that's exactly where the 50B, what you called it, back there at A0, is that it probably just keep that corner in the back there and keep an eye. But boy, he better hightail it and turn if both those 50Bs and Chisel come down on him.
And he got cover from the, looks like the Wiz 111.5A right there as well.
Wait a minute, he's not keeping that
5s.
corner. They're setting up to look right down the banana road. Dangerous game.
Type 5s might be a little too slow to make it back if 6 is doing what I think they're doing.
Yeah. This is kind of like the double
He's
cap,
going.
the double cap type pressure game where you push one side and you get them to go, and then you put 3 tanks on the back cap, on the B cap.
Yep. Done it. It works.
Done it. Yeah, it's a good one because look,
Sometimes
they got
it
all
works,
those heavies.
sometimes it
Here
doesn't.
comes the push. They're gonna push right onto the cap, get cap pressure going, and taking some early shots. But once you tuck that tank in there, you can only get that tank that's by that building there, and where that QL is, by getting on its side.
That's
You have to
the
get
only
to
things
the
that can
G-line.
almost do that. The only things that can probably do that are on the hill.
Now look,
But
it's working because look, now They have abandoned the B cap almost entirely now, and those 3 tanks on top could go swoop down and cap that side if they want to.
If they get over there in time.
Well, right now they're getting
they're
free
stalling.
farm. They're getting free farm on the tanks trying to cross in the middle of the map. These Type 5s are stuck. Just eating shots.
Okay, the crane goes down, which is probably what they were expecting to do.
Army Brad just got tore up out there.
I think one of the mediums have gone around the back end. E-Spice goes down.
If they...
Oh no, those 3 mediums should have moved already. They need to move.
Good job countering. My goodness.
Yeah.
Here comes the backside. They're making the backside push. They go down the 0 line.
But they waited too long though.
Bingo.
By the time any other tanks get back there, they're going to be quick.
It's funny. Right when I said here they go, you said right what was on my mind next. They waited about 30 seconds too long to make this move.
Yeah, because they already have what I think that's a super conch that's over there. He's going to farm them if he spots them.
And look, here comes the medium already wrapping up the D line.
Yeah, 6 waited too long to bring those tanks down. They should have brought them down when the A was still getting capped.
Yeah. When the A was about with 30 seconds, with about 30 seconds to go on that cap, that's when you want to launch that.
Yep. Now MJLNR is bringing everything right back, and they still got some very healthy tanks coming back. Goes down another tank from 6.
Yeah, and it's closing in, and here comes the big Type 5, the big blamp shot
goes
coming
down.
Yeah. It was a good attempt by 6. I really liked the execution of it all. They needed to defend. They needed to defend the A cap a little better and make that play sooner on the B. And this would have been a much closer game. I know they. MJLNR only lost 1 tank, and I'm not taking anything away from MJLNR. They played great.
Definitely.
I just think 6 strategy was not a bad strategy. It's just an execution thing.
Oh yeah. Well, it looks like MJLNR got that win. I think that's game 3. MJLNR 2-1 to 6. MVP will be going to Houndstooth with the 705A. Good job, buddy. Second place is going to Chaos. With the 50B, then Reach and the Object 263 will be taking the 3rd place spot, and we'll go down some damage right quick. I go down 6 is fine. Out of Kitten in the 50B, you got 2401. Good job in the 50B. Fox in the QL. I think he was one of the ones that was on the cap side. 2159. Dundee in the 50B, 2037. Mask in the Chisel, 1286. Chard in IS7, 533. E-Spice in the IS7, 262. And Crane was 0. Ghost was 0. They're probably on the cap. That's why they didn't get nothing going right there. But
I think they were tucked in there. Yeah, over on that MJLNR side, once again, Houndstooth, the monster game there, over 4K and a kill. Chaos in the 50B, exactly what you want them to do, almost 4K, 2 kills there. 263 putting out some good damage, 3800 and a kill there with Reach. Double Luke in the Super Conqueror, 2600 double kills. About 1000 damage with a kill in the 5A is Joey. Shadow Scar, just over 1000 in the E4, and the Type 5s, well, poor Army Brad, he just got caught out from those things and got deleted, and Dirty picked up almost a K and a kill in his Type 5, and we're going to game 4, and let's see if 6 can tie this up.
For game 5, I hope you have a game 5.
Yeah, I am always about a game 5. This has been a good back and forth match tonight. Enjoying it so far. Both these teams have brought out good strats and very close. And like I said, that last game was a lot closer than it looked.
Oh yeah, definitely. Get the side switch up, and I will start the timer. Hopefully teams are ready for their tanks.
I know MJLNR is for sure because they threw those tanks up quick. Like they knew.
Oh yeah.
They that was like a practice strat. The caller wasn't like, okay, I need someone to get, and they just threw those tanks up.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's a good thing that practice doing. Like, have your teams ready to go. Make sure your team knows what tank they're picking, and go for it.
Yeah, I always found like when we do scrims, it doesn't quite work that way. But when it gets down to like tournament competition, and I'm calling, I normally have everybody's tank assigned to them ahead of time for the strat. There's no hey, who has this?
Alright, let's go get this timer going for the team.
Six really brought out a big team. They have a pretty good sized roster there.
Oh yeah. Ooh, out my fingers. Yeah, definitely good games both ends. But I mean, both these teams are really good. So I've played these teams both a couple times. Being commander of White Wolves, we've played 6 before. We played MJLNR a couple times. I mean these teams ain't no joke, but
no.
Still interesting watching both these teams go at it. I'm almost tempted to like just stream our team go at it with somebody, and I'm just streaming and party with somebody else just to see how they do. I don't want to do that.
Look at that double E4 coming out of 6 right away. Oof is right.
Oof. Army's bringing that at Type 5 again. Hopefully he doesn't get zeroed.
Yeah, that's a...
Sorry, Army.
Yeah, he just had a rough
Army.
one. You know, that's where the caller says, hey, you got to get over here and get resets. And there are 3 tanks waiting for him on the hill.
Shoot me in the butt. No.
It's interesting that MJLNR on offense is bringing a Type 5. I mean, that seems very much like a, I don't know, maybe like
a banana push.
Yeah, banana push, exactly. With the E4, yeah, that feels banana push.
And the support with 5As and the E6. I think the E6 might go on the hill though. The 50B.
Yeah, we'll see what else they bring. Yeah.
But yeah, I can see it now. MJLNR going railroad. Hey, who knows? I might be surprised. I might send that big sucker right up to the hill.
That's gonna
You'd
be
be surprised
what
strats you see nowadays. You'd be really surprised at what you see on. I mean, come on, Diz. You've seen plenty of matches.
I've seen some dumbass stuff.
Some dumb stuff, but
I've seen.
Sometimes it works. Sometimes
I saw
it doesn't.
a team.
But
I won't say who it is. Push 2 mouse over the top of the hill with an E3.
Okay, yeah, that don't sound like me.
It wasn't you. But I
yeah, that doesn't sound like me. Nope.
It was one of those, like when we were calling the game, we were commentating on the game. Are they taking them? They're taking
the mouse up there. What the hell? Oh wow!
Crazy stuff. That's what I love.
Looks like we got our tanks picked. I love it.
All right, let's go.
I'll go down 6 if you want to down MJLNR, sir.
Sounds good. Hit 6 up first.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh yeah, E-Spice and on the 6 side we got IS-7, Mask on the Super Conk, Killer Crane IS-7, Ghost is man the T-110E4, Doom Fox bringing out the Bat Chat. A little odd pick, but hey, it works. Done deal in the IS-7, Tuck Blunts and the E4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got one more pick for 6.
All right, I'll go down.
Timer's up, but you know.
I'll go down MJLNR where we're waiting for that pick there. We got double 50Bs with Chaos and Houndstooth. Ooh, rocking the IS-4, Bizai. That's going to be an interesting tank to play. Reaching the E4, like we said before. Army Brat again in the Type 5. In the T-95, we got Shadow Scar, 705A, Luke Devil, and I think I missed the 5A down there with Joey.
And I think Shard pick up the IS-7 on 6. That is 8 for both teams, and we are good to go for game number 4, I think it is.
These are some...
MJLNR on top.
Yeah, the IS-4 and the Type 5 on an offensive attack are really interesting picks. Not like out of the range of like, that's not a comp tank, just tanks you don't normally see on offense.
Oh, I love my IS-4.
I know you do.
Using it on Arctic region. I can bully everyone.
It's super troll. It's a super troll tank. And it did get some buffs,
good sir.
But when I played it, I haven't experienced those buffs, but I don't think maybe I'm a good enough player. Like maybe a good player knows what buffs are going on. Me, this feels like...
Yeah, see, I'm not a good player, I guess. I just know how to play it.
Well, that means you're good. Okay, let's see what MJLNR does here. I'm curious what goes over the top and what goes down banana. So right away, the 50B, yes, going up. With the other 50B, and that's to be it. Everything else is going down.
It's like 6 is sending bat check down the CD line.
That's a good bat chat run because you can get some good scouting intel right there.
And true to form, looks like MJLNR sending their medium down the other side.
Right where that bat chat is at Delta 5-6, you can spot the cross through the town all the way over where the church is. A good bat chat with optics can spot straight down the 4 line, so you know if they're going there. Plus, you could spot banana, but look how aggressive 6 is on the banana.
Yep, seen this before. The only difference is the bat chat. That's the only difference I've seen, is the bat chat.
Yep.
MJLNR has done all their mediums up top, except for one.
Here comes the 50Bs wrapping around the backside.
Someone's waiting for him.
I don't think they damage.
I saw a shot go by. Maybe I didn't see a shot go by.
Why is only one 50B going down?
I don't see a big massive push from MJLNR going down the banana.
Okay, they got it. These 50Bs are going to get hung out to dry if they don't push in really quickly.
Type 5 is bullying. That's all he does, bully. Army's like, I'm not getting one shot again. I'm not getting zeros this time.
Well, look at these 50Bs. Really smart. They both kind of went in here into this little pocket to hide on the reload. And wow.
Focus fire is really on MJLNR's side right now.
And now the 50Bs are reloaded again. Big trouble, yeah.
Burst.
One more tank to clean up.
6 tanks are not rotating fast enough. They're not rotating fast enough.
Yeah, these 2 TDs on the D line have just I don't know if they were called slowly or not, but they just didn't get into the battle fast enough.
Ooh,
they're devastating.
E4 bow shots. Pin though, that's the real question. MJLNR's losing tanks.
Still very close in hit points. You know, if you look at hit point at the top of the screen, it's very, very close. The difference is you got cap pressure now with
yep.
And you're working with under 30 seconds on the clock there. You're going to have to push in. They can't play back in the windows.
I'm gonna go in. I think the IS-4 has all the cap points.
So here comes the Conquerors out of window.
This is not encounter. Even though you got a friendly tank on the base, it does not stop the cap. You got to get in there and hit the tank that has all the cap points, and they might not get it.
Good blocking. Great blocking right there.
Yeah.
And they won it.
Good job, MJLNR. Good job, MJLNR. MJLNR taking it 3-1.
Yep. Initially, I really liked what they were doing on 6, but the rotation was a little slow. 50Bs though.
It looks like MVP goes to reach from MJLNR in E4. Second place from MJLNR is Chaos Monk. Third place from 6 is East Spice in the IS-7. And we'll go down some damage. MJLNR taking the victory tonight. Reaching E4 at 3,361. Good job, buddy. Chaos in the 50B, 2,204 damage. Good job. Houndstooth in the 50B, 1,558. Joey 5A, 1,400. IS4, 944. How much did you bounce? I have a feeling he did some bouncing. Okay, I'm not seeing bounce shots right there or not. Maybe I'm not looking in the right spot.
On the Type 5?
No, on the... Okay, he only blocked 490 on the IS4.
Oh, 490,
okay.
yeah.
Army 649. Let's see if he bounced 490. Shadow Scar on the E6 378 and Devil Luke 50. I've never seen that. That must have been one shot.
Yeah. Well, he did block 1700, so he ate some damage for sure.
Yeah. On the 6 sides, East Spice IS7 2003. I'll give it to you, buddy. Fox Bat Chat 1649. Char IS7 1580. Toxic Blunts in the E4 1456. Don D in the IS7 966. Ghost in the E4 853. Mass in the Superconk 583. And Killer Crane Superconk 433.
Yeah. I just wanted to point out one more time that I think it was Chaos in his 50B that locked up the Super Conqueror for a high-level play at the end to protect his teammate and not let that Super Conk get that reset.
Definitely.
So I just wanted to give him one more shout-out because when you see stuff like that, you know, you can't just coach stuff like that. You know, players just have to have a good instinct.
Yeah, that's a player instinct right there. Oh, they want to do a game 5 this.
Oh, okay, let's go. They want to go Ghost Town?
Let's do a game. Let's go to Ghost Town for a game 5 encounter match, y'all. Let's see here. Encounter, and we are going to Ghost. Since MJLNR is winning, I guess. See what side they want. I'll give it to them.
Been interesting. I'd like to see us, hopefully maybe down the road, we'll be able to stream some of the new ITW format with the tier 9s.
Yeah, definitely
fun to watch. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to work on my Streamlabs and get that working. Okay. The sides are good for both teams. I think I got it right for encounter. Yes, I do. Alright guys, well, both teams both agreed to a game 5 matchup. They're going to Ghost Town Encounter, which is usually the overtime match for a lot of the competitions out there nowadays. And MJLNR and 6 decided to stay on the same side they're on, so...
Making it easy on you, bud.
Oh yeah, definitely. Get this timer going whenever they tell me they're ready. MJLNR is all set, ready to go. Sure 6 is ready to go before I start it. Try to be nice, I guess. I'm a nice guy, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm not.
You're a nice guy, man.
What I really want to do is actually start streaming some Cold War stuff. But gotta find some teams I want to do that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, since you can turn off True Vision, I think that'll probably bring in a lot of people. So yeah, I definitely want to stream some Cold War, like Era 1 versus Era 1. I mean,
yeah,
pretty sure everyone has an Era 1 tanks. Era 2 on Era 2. Era 3 on 3. I mean, so on and so forth.
We definitely get people
you'll
that
see some
show
surprising tanks. Oh yeah. So you guys want to do some Cold War stuff? Let me know. Maybe I'll stream it for you.
Maybe, if you ask nice.
6. Ask nicely. I'll think about it. I'm just gonna start it. I really think my allergies are acting up. That's why my voice is like deeper for some reason. I can like hear it in myself. Discord's going crazy. What is going on? Crap. Okay. I'll open the room. Jeez, why is it? Oh my God, 6 bringing a full room now. Jeez. Alrighty. Actually gotta go do something. I'll be right back. Hopefully the other tank's picked when I get back.
Right, looks like we got some tanks coming up. MJLNR pretty much rocking their full lineup. On 6 to finish up theirs, they got about 5 more tanks to go. Yep, 57s. Those can be very deadly on this map. Probably one of the only maps that you see the 57s rocked on. But they are very effective. Got 2 more tanks to go on the 6th side. 1 more tank to go. Valor.
Okay, I am back.
Ooh, I'll run down the MJLNR side. 6 has 1 more tank to go, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll. Chaos is running the Andre the Giant. Don't see that tank a lot in comps. That'd be very interesting to see how he does with that. We've got Devil Luke running the Super Conquerors, double E4s, Shadow Scar, and Army Brat. We got a 50B with Reach, QL, and a 5A there with Don B and Joey and Houndstooth rocking another 50B.
I think 6 has all 8 of their tanks. I don't know if it was a new guy. I see 2 57 heavies.
Yep.
You know who it was that just picked a tank this?
I do not know.
Alright, I'll just go down it again.
Yeah.
That's fine. DJ is in the E4. Wolf Hunter in the T95 goes in the E4. 2 T57s by Doomfox and Chard. 1 Super Conk and 2 Super Conks. Toxic and Venom. Don Deal and the Valor. I think we're all set for game 5.
Ready to rock and roll. So I would say the big thing that I'm going to be looking for is the 50B versus the 57 play. Is who gets the most out of their autoloaders. That tends to be such a game break kind of situation on Ghost Town. You're able to make good rotations and get good clips out, and multiple clips. That's the thing. Tell my 57 and my 50B drivers, I don't want you one clip and dead. I want you in that game, Give me 2 or 3 clips before you croak.
Mm-hmm. Hitting shots too. Don't be
And your
RBRTing your
shot,
shots.
that's right. I'm flying in there against the mouse and doink all of them.
Here we go. Encounter Ghost Town. This is volunteer from both teams, y'all. So MJLNR did win the, I guess you could say the
Match, yeah. Overall.
series.
Yeah,
You
series.
can say.
3-1.
But both teams agreed to do a game 5, so that's what we're doing. I mean, it's good practice for teams too,
Absolutely.
so it don't matter.
We have a classic split here so far from MJLNR. They're going to wrap both of their E4s along the C line and just probably post up right there. And whoever comes around that corner will get double blammed, and the rest of it go to the mid here.
That can be risky, especially if
They get caught out. Yeah.
6 catches it. That is 2 high alpha damage guns out of the game if they catch it in time.
Well, and the thing is, they've left their 50Bs kind of playing, you notice back here, where they can rotate very quickly to either side. So they're using their 50Bs as a flex tanks. And over on the 6 side, this is kind of like a classic setup. You've covered all the ramps with 2 tanks, and you have your TDs covering the backs. So now it comes down to rotations.
Find out who has the best focus fire, and it looks like the TDs are actually moving for a flank.
Yep. And the same thing is going on the other side. You have two, it looks like 2 57s are flanking on the J line. This is going to get interesting very quickly.
That's going to be dangerous if they can pull it off.
Here
Especially against the Supercons and Andre right here.
I think, are you watching in the north and I'm watching in the south?
I'm watching Andre the Giant and a Supercon with the 57 rotation.
Yeah. That's what I'm interested in. I'm like, what are these 57s are kind of stalled right now? And I'm not saying that's a mistake. I think they're trying to wait and hope that MJLNR does a rotation into them. But MJLNR is really holding tight with their strat right now. Here comes the 57s. The 57s are getting a little antsy, and they're moving up to the G7. This is gonna get spicy really quick here.
If they pin their shots, they can take out one of these tanks at
least.
Oh,
look, the 50Bs are moving. They don't see each other.
Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. Oh, and the 57s are firing.
Yep.
50Bs.
50Bs are wrapping on them.
Yep.
Focus fire is critical here.
Yep. The rotation also is being called by 6 from the Valors.
50Bs got their clips in and got back without taking any damage there.
57s took some hits. I think the rotation was on MJLNR's side right there.
57 should be just about reloaded, but now the 50Bs are reloaded and Andre the Giant's moving in on these 57s. Very, very crazy right here.
Six just lost a tank.
There goes one of the 57s down. Other 57 went down.
The other one.
Well, you know who won the battle of the auto loaders there.
50Bs. They reload about the same time frame, don't they? The only difference is the 50B has APC-R for premium rounds.
And a little faster interclip reload. I do like how 6 quickly formed up all their tanks. That was really good strategic call. Is firm up your lines. Don't get strung out. See if you can whittle down a tank here.
You got the E4s moving up with that high alpha.
I would almost flex away from the E4s.
You gotta hit your shots.
Yep.
E4 on the left side missed his shot completely, derped it.
And this other one's coming around. He's gonna have booty shots here in a minute.
Six is losing tanks very quickly.
Yeah, they're just trapped. You almost needed to group and push. I would have pushed away from the E4s. Yeah, you might have taken a shot or two, but you kind of had to risk it for the biscuit. Just hunkering down just allows them to come and clap you from all sides. Hard.
Six is down. 2 tanks. MJLNR's only lost 1 tank. The Bs are still alive. There are 50 Bs are putting the work in.
Yeah, these are just those guns are.
Sing. E4
Yeah.
goes down. MJLNR takes it on, goes down. Like I say, guys, this is just a little friendly competition between these 2 teams. So,
and thanks for putting on that show, right?
Oh yeah. So for this game, 50B took MVP from MJLNR from Reach. Good job, buddy. That's some hell of a damage. Second place also MJLNR from Valor, no Supercon. Third place coming out of 6 from Ghost as Mad in the E4 with 2703.
Good stuff.
Let's look at these damages real quick. What's going on? I already said Ghost with his damage. Char in the T57, 1915. Let's see what his shot hit was. He blocked about 1360. He received 8 shots. I guess he took 8 shots from somebody. I mean, he didn't do too terribly. He fired 8 times, hit 5. So, I mean, he didn't do too bad in the C57. DJ in the E4, 1822. The other T57 out of Fox shot 8 times, penetrated 4, criticals with 3. Okay, he didn't do too bad either. Fox in the Superconk, 1489. Captain Wolf and the T95, 1282. Down D in the Valor, 887. Superconk out of Hot, throwing up donuts. Okay. Yeah. Reached a damn good job in this 50B with 4,487. Devil Luke in the Superconk, 3,229. House Tooth in the other 50B, 2,461.
I just wanted to point out real quick, right there on those 50Bs, a total of 17 penetrations between them 2. That is devastating.
Ooh, yeah, 7, then... Oh, yeah, that's definitely devastating. Joey, 5A, 2397. Monk in the Honor the Giant, 2,111. Army Brat in the E4, 1658. Shadow Scar E4, 1198. And the QL pulling up donuts.
Yeah, I also want to shout out to the E4s. All the E4s on MJLNR pinned their shots, and that's good stuff too.
Good job,
they didn't have a ton of damage, but guess what? They pinned all their shots.
Yeah. Yeah, guys. This is game 5. Let's see what the teams are talking about right now.
I liked it. I mean, I thought 6 made the right move in their setup and their start of the rotation. They're probably a tank, I don't know. It almost seemed like they needed to push over the top and get some backside pressure on that Andre the Giant while they were facing off against those 50Bs. Could have been the maker for them.
I'm sorry about that. Let's see what they're talking about. You're funny, Army. God damn it, Army. Want me to switch sides. Now they want me to work for my money. So you guys are getting some more games out of this tonight.
So they want to run the other side?
Uh-huh.
All right.
They There you go, team. Start picking your tanks.
Let's do
I'm
it.
not running
Let's
a
do
timer.
it. Well, if I was on the 6th side, one thing that I would say is do not let those 50Bs reload. You got to kill the 50Bs, which is pretty much, I think, like Comp 101. You have to kill autoloaders because they're just too devastating to let them continue to dump clips on you. I mean, obviously, you got to shoot who's in front.
The 57s also get their reload out too.
Yeah, the problem is the 57s couldn't get safe where the 50Bs unloaded and were able to hide and then come back out again. The 57s were kind of caught coming around a corner, unloaded, and then they're driving backwards. And those things don't move fast backwards. Be shocked if Reach,
I
Reach
noticed
wasn't
you,
in a
Army.
50B again.
Army's talking so much smack.
Is he?
Yeah. What did you say? Said something. Where's it at? Oh, he's in chat. Hello, you are broke. So and so need a supply drop on them and game currency. You know what? I'm not gonna answer that, Army. Pick your tank.
We're already seeing 2 Type 5s coming out of the 6, so looks like pretty much Milner's running the same lineup as they ran last time. What I can see, I don't see anything that looks really different. That double E4 move on the outside, I did like that. I want to give Milner a shout out for that move. That was kind of an interesting wrinkle, and they really put a lot of trust in those guys.
Yeah, I see you, Army, picking up your E4. 6 is bringing out a lot of armor, though.
Yeah.
The problem with the VK, if you ask me...
It's hard to move it on this map, right? You can't, like, flex Type 5s on Ghost Town. They're anchor tanks, right? They hold a position. And you can't play too far. And I always say, you know, if you play with anchor tanks, a mouse or Type 5, you have to kind of play off of those tanks. You can't leave them isolated. One, they'll get picked apart. They get picked apart quick. Or good teams that have fast mobile lineups will just play away from them. So like, okay, let's go, we'll flank on this side, and the Type 5s will take 2 minutes to get over here. And by then the game's over. So it limits how, I guess, your offensive mobility and your option to flank when you bring big, thick boys like that. I'm not saying they don't work. I'm just saying you're taking clubs out of your out of your playbook.
Getting messages left and right.
Like they want Maskey unspec.
Oh, I spectate somebody.
Yeah, Maskey on the bottom. It looks like they want to play him. Go.
See, didn't mean to do that. The Northern, the score, MJLNR took it, what, 3-1?
3-1, yeah. He split on Proc, and then Himmels, Milner won both.
Yep. Thank you, Dirty. We're trying our best, man. Even though it's live, I really hate the fact that it's live. I wish I had my relays. Well, I don't. 7-6 needs one more tank. Milner has all their tanks, as y'all can see. Chaos and the Andre again. I think he was in the last time. Devil Luke in the Super Conk. Shadow and Army E4s reaching the 50B again with Houndstooth. QL out of Dunby. MJLNR, Rady, Joey, 5A, Houndstooth and 50B, and Uzi is on the wrong team. Jeez Louise, I'm retarded right now.
There we go.
Me alone.
Over on the 6 side, we got a couple of the Type 5s. Fluffy and Ventrum are rocking the Type 5s. We got a VK72 by Done Deal. 3 57s, Fox, Shard, and Maskey running those 57s. And then we got Double Conquerors with Ghost is Mad and Toxic Blunts. This is a really interesting lineup here. You have a lineup that has, you know, a speed and alpha, and then one that's just very, very thick, slow tanks. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Dirty D is like, 15 on 15. I'm like, where you got 15 people at? I ain't playing.
What's this?
Not tonight, no.
It's enough just keeping track of this.
Yeah. I mean, 6 brought a whole lobby full. Wow. But this is going to be the last match, so it is like almost 11 o'clock my time. I mean, I am off work tomorrow, so I'm happy about that. Alrighty, let's see what they bring out with these triple 57 heavies.
Yeah. Well, 2 didn't work, so 3 must be the right answer, right?
I mean, you can't run forward.
When in doubt, just add another 57.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what happens here. It's going to take a hot minute for 6 to get their tanks in position. They're going to have to wait for those Type 5s to bundle on over.
Well, like, I know the channels and stuff that I made, trying to bring back competition for the community, which is Wiz Night Brawls. We did make a rule where the team is only allowed to have 3 autoloaders, so you can have 2 bat chats and 1 machine, etc. Now, the Fotches and the Waffle E100, you may think are considered autoloaders, but we consider them TD. So you can run a Fotch machine and run your 3 autoloaders and then
Waffle or whatever. So you could still get them in there. Now this is very interesting. 6 is kind of all grouped up here in just about 1 or 2 grid squares, and they're going to. It looks like they're going to defend all the entrances here. So they're kind of creating like a bait, where they're going to bait both the ramp side and the low side, and then have a bunch of tanks behind to kind of pull them all in. Let's see how this works for them.
15 on 15 next Wednesday. I don't know about that, Slayer. Find a team that wants to do 15 on 15. I'm not doing 15 on 15.
So let's see. Okay, the double E4s now are starting to wrap here. Along with the, I love the 50B play out wide. That's exactly what you want to do, is get the 50Bs on that little ridge line at J0 and then run down the backside. You get those tanks where they can peek the whole downside. That could be pretty damaging. So MJLNR has all the intelligence they need now. And again, I'm not saying they're going to win, but I am saying that now because you've got slow tanks on the other side, all the strategic advantage in terms of movement now goes to MJLNR. I would even risk putting tap pressure on and pulling them out of this. I don't think they will.
They're going for a kill all. I can see it.
Yeah.
They're bringing those 50Bs right there on the back.
Mm-hmm. You get them to
as
that
they
dip
spot some
at C0, you can't hit them, and then they can peek up, dump their clips, and then peek back, and they will just be a pain in the butt.
Yep, right here they're gonna start engaging either the Type 5 or the VK. Oh no, they might go rushing after them.
Ooh, we're seeing a push though. No, they're making a push. Sixth is actually pushing. They did a push out and try to get the 50Bs.
With the 57s, 57, all three 57s are going out there.
50Bs might be in trouble. This could be a good play. Let's see if they pin their shots.
Yeah. Oh, 57 derped it. Ooh, rounds flying.
Oh yeah,
There's
good
150B.
focus fire.
Sounds are on reload.
One of them goes down. I can't believe that 150B got away. And I'm not. He has almost no health.
Ain't he? Yeah, he's a one shot.
But if they let him get away, that's a big. Oh nope, they got him.
Nope.
Good job. Good job. Good job.
I need to get these E4s out before they start wreaking havoc on the team.
I think that 150B dumped it, or the 57 dumped his clip. They're on reload. They're definitely knocked off behind the ridge. But meanwhile, their team's dying.
Behind them.
Yeah, because they made that push. The fast heavies. You know, I'm a fan of fast heavies. Those fast heavies were able to get in behind their back lines, and now these two Type 5s are just kind of stuck here.
I mean, they can hold their own depending on the tank they're fighting. I mean, right now they do got some support coming from the back from the. Well, he did have support.
the two
support.
E4s flanked the 50Bs, and they're pretty much playing with like a 0 Fs to give here. This is like a,
yeah.
You know, they're just like, okay, yeah, you got a 57, but we have two big giant alpha guns, and good luck.
Yep.
This guy going to get mounted?
Oh! He jumped on him.
Yep, that just happened.
That was great. Yep, that just happened. Yep. Good job, MJLNR. That was a fun. Armor bat, some great damage from MJLNR. MVP that round. Second place going to Chaos Month from MJLNR. Third place going Dundee, BZ, and the QL. Good job, guys.
Yeah, really nice job. Wow.
Let's go down
see that
damage
Andre
real
the
quick.
Giant Chaos kind of showed me something there with that. He rocked that pretty good in both matches.
He bought 800.
I'm not a believer.
Shot.
I'm not running it in any of my strats, but I'm just giving him a good shout out that he got that thing working.
You heard that, right, Monk? You heard that. Just giving you a shout out, buddy.
Give you a shout out for running a kind of a non-compish tank and doing a good job in it.
No, I'm not gonna go down damage. Y'all can see them from.
Yeah,
here.
I just, you know, it's just unfortunate. Like, 57s. 2 for 4. Ooh, 3 for 8. Well, none of the 57s did over 50%. So that was a little rough on that part. They did do a good job of getting.
Said don't encourage them.
They did do a good job against the 50Bs, countering them, because the 50Bs got off a total of 5 shots completely.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yep.
Little bright spot for them.
I'd like to thank the teams for coming out tonight. I'm sorry I had some issues with the stream earlier, but what can you do? At least we got some stream going on, got some competition going on. I want to thank Dis for coming out tonight.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you for having me, buddy. I really enjoyed it.
Oh, definitely, man.
Great job, both teams, man.
Yep. Modding rooms and streaming and all this good stuff is not fun, trust me. But yeah, I like to make this a regular habit every Wednesday. I miss comp, I really do. I want to bring it back so bad, so if you guys want to do some comp, let me know. I'll try my best to stream it. I'll try to get this in here. I'll try to get some other commentators in here to commentate with me, and we'll just have a good night with streaming some competition. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Absolutely.
Like I said, tonight was a literally live stream, no delay, probably like 5 second delay, guys. So like I said, I'm not trying to cheat any teams out. So yeah, both teams agreed to it. So I did it. But this will be on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is actually the same as my gamer tag. You want to go on YouTube, look it up, hit that like, subscribe, have fun with it.
Also hit us up on Wednesday Night Brawls on Discord, and you'll be able to see all the videos. They're linked there under streamed videos, and feel free to share the links and the YouTube channel.
Yep. Wasn't bright. Yes, it may sound like Wednesday fights, but it's not. We got some different rules. Yeah. Bring your teams in. You don't know a team that's not in there, bring them on in. Happy to have any team in there. EU, NA, don't matter. We'll try to stream it all. We're going to do some streams for ITW, streaming for Summon Pro, Intermediate, as well as Champion whenever it does come back. We'll come in. What else? What else? There's some other competitions I think are going on, but like I said, Wednesday Night Brawls is might rename it to Friday Night Brawls, and do some Friday night streams.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, and I actually had an idea. Well, one of our buddies from our team, from named Slayer, had an idea of having like a Halloween special.
Ooh.
Which he'll probably discuss that with some people in the future here.
Are we talking like all Halloween tanks on a Halloween map?
Maybe.
Oh, that would be ridiculous.
He was thinking, I'm still streaming right now, so don't matter. Yeah, see what other people think about this opinion too. So he was thinking about having Halloween tanks on Halloween maps with multiple rooms running, different mods.
Oh.
And streamers doing it too. So Noodle can be streaming one, I can be streaming one. You know,
Halloween fight nights.
TK.
I like it.
Yeah, Halloween night fights. I like that too.
I'm ready for Halloween night fights. Hit me up for that one. I'll play or commentate.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Man, I'll play and commentate at the same time.
I know, right? So, if any team's interested in doing that, man, just send Slayer Von Death a message. I'll try to get in touch with some other streamers, see what we can do, and hopefully have some good time, man. I mean, like I said, I really miss watching competition games, commentating them, all that good stuff. I mean, I like seeing what these teams can bring out. So, yeah. Like I said, thank you, Diz, for coming out tonight, buddy. Thank you, MJLNR and 6 for coming out tonight. Even though the stream wasn't delayed, it was live, but no one complaining. So, Diz, you got anything else to say, buddy?
No, I'm like I said, I'm just excited to see teams playing, and I thought both teams put on a good show. I know MJLNR won, but I thought 6 had really good strats and really, challenged MJLNR in a lot of the matches tonight. So I was just keep it up, 6, keep cracking at it. You'll get there, man.
Definitely. But yeah, guys, I'm going to end the stream right here on a good note. I'm hoping. Follow me on YouTube.